Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody? It's Matt here from Nerdy as Hell. This is episode 33 of the Perfect Witcher 3 playthrough. And, woo, it's going to be a good one today because we are about to start the Blood and Wine DLC. I'm super excited for that. If you're super excited for it, make sure to like the video, subscribe to continue watching and get alerts when I release the videos. But before we get started...
Faster.
A few episodes ago, while we were doing the Hearts of Stone DLC, we came over to this village to investigate a missing herbalist, and we found out that, well, the two old people that were living here, well, they killed him and ate him. So we were coming to follow up on that. There's quite a few different ways this can go. As you can see, people are not here anymore.
She's dead. Grew weaker, then like a spark. Devils take your soul.
Oof. Well, I wish I could say I was sorry, but I'm going to go and take all your stuff now. Because this is The Witcher 3, and Geralt is a kleptomaniac, so... Well, just wanted to follow up on that. So on that absolutely beautiful, beautiful start there, we are going to start Blood and Wine. So we're going to head on over to the Stonecutters camp and meet the knights from Toussaint.
That's it, Roach.
In Holloway. But anyway, so a couple things that we did last, or between filming. I went ahead and I gathered all the rest of the master crafted Witcher gear. I got a bunch of money by you know, maybe totally not legit means, in an attempt to show you guys something cool like an Easter egg, and also because we're gonna need that money. Yeah, let's ride on over to Holloway here and meet the Knights of Toussaint after they have after we found the summons. Oh my gosh, the little go here. Jesus, no. We're just gonna go in the correct direction. The the little dots. Man, I do hope they're better in the next game. But yeah, when we get there, I'm going to have to remember to go ahead and crack open my Coke before it gets too warm. I had to wait for a couple games to update before I could start this recording. I'm not sure exactly how long this episode is going to be. I have a specific endpoint in mind. So when we get to that point, we will end. And it's just because I feel like it sets up really well. So this episode may not be crazy long. I'm not sure. I don't remember. We'll see how long it takes to get to where we're going. Oh, there's one singular wolf. You guys know what I always say. I won't say it. But you know what? I do want to show you guys how much money we have. We have 187,901 gold. Go ahead and crack open one of them drinks yourself if you got one. I obviously just did myself. Yeah, what else did I do? Oh, yes, I, of course, in my travels to collect the rest of the Witcher gear, discovered 2 more side missions. We'll get to them eventually. We're not going to do them right now. I also think we might be completely fucked when it comes to collect them all, and I'm really pissed. Really fucking pissed. I'm really mad. That I really hope we don't have to get whatever the card is that the owner of the Passiflora gives us, because if we need that card, I mean, unless I can just mod it and it can still give me the achievement, then we're fucked. I mean, you guys know I would beat her. I know I would beat her. Doesn't matter. But, yeah, you have to go there. It's really annoying how you can get glitched out of all these Gwent missions. Or, all these Gwent cards. It is a little bit annoying. I'm going to leave a little bit more of the travel in this part. Just, full disclosure, to lengthen the episode. So.
Long live, etc.
Long live, etc., etc. Well, he's dead, so.
Oh.
I'm a witcher.
I tell you, black ones will be.
No, I don't think so. If any of you guys watched the stream last week, I appreciate it. Thank you. Sorry about the week before. I was really upset that all of a sudden my computer was just acting like it couldn't stream anymore. So I'm glad I figured that out, honestly. But yeah, any of you guys that caught the stream, I hope you enjoyed. I still need to edit the 5 minutes out at the beginning of the VOD. Yeah, get out of the way, bitch.
The fair Geralt of Rivia.
That is correct. So yes, I just again want to reiterate what the plan is after we finish this. After we finish Blood and Wine, I mean. I'm going to take about 2 months off whenever that actually happens. From doing weekly episodes. I might stream a time or two, a little bit of Death March, or a little bit of Witcher 1, because that will be the next one. We're going to go ahead and continue and finish Witcher 1 and then Witcher 2. And then I'm going to save that bad guy Red Dead Let's Play for when I get a new PC. Which will unfortunately probably be a little while from now.
Long live, etc.
Man, that guy also with the long live, etc., etc. So what we'll do is we will play some older games. Some old, I've got a few old Star Wars games in mind, a few old RPGs that I've never played, and then we'll mix in maybe some Souls games. Play Elden Ring or something like that, maybe. We'll see.
Sits in the old oak tree, grew inside her with devilish speed.
But we are here.
You won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
Oh. Well then. Whoa, whoa!
Geralt of Rivia. Ha! Sit with us, Witcher.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin, I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyrin and Palmerin de Lawnful. Good to see you both. Been years.
Yeah, both of these guys are in the last
You
book,
must forgive us our surroundings.
while Geralt
We
spends
pledged to
time in
place the
Toussaint
village
in the
under
books.
Our protection. The village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison had left this land's tillers at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
So, plan to go out and meet the bandits when they arrive? Fight them?
Palmerin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
So as you can see, these guys are quite fantastical. And as you will see in a little bit,
your bandits have arrived.
Toussaint is very much and purposefully it is just it's basically like a land out of a fairy tale, like a fairy tale kingdom. It's described that way in the books as well. So they do a really great job with that in the game.
Hark, contemptible curs!
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Launfal, call upon you to repent. Search your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular punch and Judy here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Right good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off or we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are a lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity-like? Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Noble Palmerin's given you a chance. Now I'm gonna give you some advice. Do what he says.
Or what?
Or you'll find yourself fighting knights errant in the pay of the Duchess of Toussaint. And they eat scum like you with their morning porridge.
Well, there's 3 of them. 2 turtled up in armor. We'll come back later.
Some wench sent them. Folk will say we's afeard of wenches and jesters.
Ooh, insulted the Duchess. Not good.
Indeed, we cannot let the affront go unpunished. I swear upon the Heron you will pay with your own blood. By the crane, villains, ready your arms.
On guard, villains! Oh, you're fucked. No, I think you guys are fucked. Jesus, I'm fucked. They're getting the stinky from our blade.
Damn it.
Oh my god, dude. Alright, these fucking guys with the crossbows need to fucking go to hell. Alright, that guy's dead. For sure. Die, you bastard. Yep, he gone. Any more crossbow wielding nerds? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright.
What?
Yep, there's one. I hate shields. Oh my god. Dude, there were so many. Holy shit.
Why do they not emerge? It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
Ah, it is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend. Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
Deliver away.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition...
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Anna Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
Well, in point of fact, she said, bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone. The Duke will the rest. You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. The bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged
Fucking
a
Slender
salute to
Man.
fit you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A night in a locked room. Servants all about the house. Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect. But of this beast, nothing is known. Save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
An experienced tracker. This is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident. I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be Demanding.
So you accept the contract. Excellent.
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you, yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Ah, then post haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint.
All right, guys, here we go. We leave the dour, dark, gloomy lands of the north behind, and we head south.
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
You will find Beauclair's changed some these past years.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
Oh, shit! Whoa! You're going down, big man.
For my lady!
Guillaume, watch out!
I swore I'd kill a monster!
All for one and one for all!
Oh, for his lady, he swore he'd kill a monster.
I will fell you all! For my name is not Milchester Mary.
Oh yeah, we got him. All the sheep keep moving me.
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, outfit it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived.
Her gracious magnificence.
Near Guillaume's tent at the tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Her gracious magnificence. Give me a break.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmarin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kin.
It's quite yeah, quite a bit more beautiful, I'd say, than old Velen. This is wine country out here, baby. It's like southern France and Italy all in like
Can't
combined.
Get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
Yes, yes, tradition.
No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around, make sure they didn't miss anything. Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank. For the glory of her grace, I shall...
Oh my god,
guests.
you idiot.
Careful. That stench.
Really still feel like we're not doing anywhere near as much damage as we did. Woo! Damn these, dude. I fucking forgot how devastating they can be. Damn.
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking. Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything.
Yeah, looks like we got a couple things down here to investigate.
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Need to comb the bank.
That's a funny meta joke about DLC. Downloadable content. You know what this expansion is, technically.
Look, a boat was launched here. Guardsmen must have loaded the body parts onto it, taken them somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions, no matter the odds. Fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to
All
leave you
right.
soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time. Such good fortune you found us.
Oh, are we just running? Okay, we're running. Except for, if I run, I'm way faster than him.
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive. Phew. A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
Yeah. All right.
Killer from the north,
It's
they say.
massive.
What? With no lads brave enough? Of course we have. But bravery's not enough against the beast.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one throw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Oh, yep, that's got to be it.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher codswallop.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Picky monster. Thanks for the hospitality.
That is interesting.
Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, interesting. Let's swing over here to the notice board. All right, got a bunch of stuff.
Could be good coin to be made.
Oh yes, we have discovered a few side quests. Roach, where the hell are you? There you are. Thank you.
Move it.
Alright, so we're going to head over to Corvo Bianco and examine the body kept in its cellar. Alright. Oh, not too far to go. It's right up here. Oh yeah, discovered a bunch of side quests.
Sounds like a fight. Have to
Oh
hurry.
shit.
Damn it. Killer must still be here.
Holy shit.
In the cellar. Gotta be.
Damn, alright. Well, there's got to be something going on down here.
Footprints. Small, bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar.
What the?
You. Saw you at the inn. Why'd you kill these people? Clearly wasn't for their blood. We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
Ooh. Spooky.
I cannot let you leave.
It's a vampire.
Wait.
Use our... Yeah, we gotta use Erden. The magic trap to make her visible. Woo! The shockwave sound, though, I hate it. Oh, God damn it. Oh!
Blood. Should have back a mile. All these men
Woo.
to get to the body.
Level 41. 41. God damn. Ooh, that was tough. It's a good fight, though.
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins.
Ooh.
Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast.
The plot thickens.
Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
Very interesting.
So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Okay, alright. It's too bad about all the fucking dead soldiers. Shit. God.
Come on, Rose.
Yeah, nice, well, probably was a nice place at some point. Oh yeah, Palmerin's up here at the tourney grounds. Yeah, nice place. Or it was. It's a shame.
Come on.
Oh my God, Roach. Whatever. I'm not playing with that.
pull one over on me, Richard.
Man, they're going off in there.
The Camerlengo best not be late.
Oh, hey, here you go.
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Store is done. Go find your parents.
But the Pomerine, what about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
A tales for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Of course.
Yeah. Virtue always wins.
But the Black Knight, he's a villain and he wins.
The cutter of Casteldaccia, too.
Moral victory. That's what counts.
Rubbish.
Now, what can you do for questions? Go find your parents. Her Knight and Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way.
All right. Let's go talk with the Duchess.
Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As you'll soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmar? With only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
Shouldn't torment the beast. How would you like to be dumped in an arena, blindfolded with a string of bells dangling from your arms?
Pity a monster. You, a witcher?
I slay monsters who are a threat to humans. You're out to humiliate one to entertain a crowd. No knight will gain any glory from this. Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah. Mentioned he'd promised his heart's captor a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
No.
Let's go.
Not those kind. Hell yeah.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
It's begun.
Well, you better win.
The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah. Yep, you're doing it.
Damn it. We have to help him.
Fucking idiot. Nice jump.
Gotta keep it down. Can only tell where we are when he hears us.
Alas, for Nightling, the beast heaved its foul girth, let loose a roar, and knocked him to earth. And down came the Witcher.
Whoa, what the
with
fuck?
190 pounds.
That's a weird glitch.
Its strength confound.
Come on, come closer.
The fate of the beast has been weighed by the gods. Soon the Witcher shall triumph against all
I really hope Palmerin doesn't fucking die. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, that's not doing shit. It's been a long time since I've done this DLC. In that order, huh? Woo! Excuse me.
Out, brief flame, and thus the Witcher's life was snuffed. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust.
Come on, not good.
It's. Well, that at least did some damage. There we go.
The Witcher witnessed till the time was true, then twirled danced and spun, struck the monster right through. Like a bow who leaves after love's first spurt, so the Witcher wooed the Shelma, then its foul heart.
Hey, Palmerin, watch the fuck out, you dumbass.
Alas, Palmerin lies prostrate. He has breathed his last breath. A mercy which but faith.
Oh, I guess he's dead.
Dodge, dive, flee, faint. His laser strikes belly. Shelman's cries swing around. Blood transforms into jelly.
Ow. We got him. We got it. Oh, Palmerin's not dead.
The Shelma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold,
Geralt of Rivia!
So life seeped from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikeman, see to the beast.
Forgive me. I am not as nimble as in my
Oh, well.
years.
Thank
You
God.
fought bravely. Thanks for your help.
Idiot.
Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival, had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace, Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full-plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him.
Okay. There's a lot of preamble in this DLC, as you guys are seeing. We really still haven't been released to do whatever we want yet, to be honest.
Have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
No, Dandelion
Wish
did not
to
come.
see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered.
Yeah, her and Dandelion had a thing, and well, he had to leave, and she was not happy about it.
Your Grace, Witcher.
Greetings. Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No. A Bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort.
Damn, dude, calm down.
Attentively.
God damn. Get his panties all in a bunch. Jeez.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir Delatour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco.
What?
And the sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely generous gesture, Your Grace. Corvo Bianco. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information.
Damien looks sad that that he wasn't gifted it.
How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved.
Sorry about that weird visual glitch.
He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck.
Damn.
He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city, there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded
Interesting.
the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, the first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times, knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinchi.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
5 virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake. How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low
yes, of
birth
course.
should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus, the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious.
Oh, shit.
De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
They were a team?
They were close friends, tightly knit, and as such, earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure. Your
Oh
Grace,
shit, we need to go find Milton for sure.
Immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses!
So by the way,
Your Grace!
if any of you guys have watched the Netflix show, Anna Henrietta here is voiced by the actress that plays Tessaya DeVries in the Netflix show.
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness,
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled.
Also, I apologize, I'm being very, very quiet this episode, but there is a lot of
Hey!
talking happening.
Be careful! Give it to me!
But yeah, there's a lot of exposition and stuff, a lot of dialogue. It's all very important as well, so... Oh, God. All right, there we go.
Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
Getting a bunch of side quests.
Through town! Try not to lose your way. Sharp right! Take care!
God!
It's her! It's her! Clear a path! Clear the way, I said! Is this part of the game?
With some rogue. I am not some rogue.
It's here! Just round the corner!
Like how serious. I am not some
We
lass.
must go to where the game is being held.
Oh shit, we're alright, I'm
Participants must
following
find
you. Go.
unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too.
We've no other option. But time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules.
Our gracious ruler, Her illustrious Highness Anna Henrietta.
On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up.
So yeah, we are not going to actually be able to
You will get
end
hold of
where
the
I was
unicorn horn
thinking.
and the golden fish.
So I'm going to go a little longer than that.
While I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
So I want to get to the open world, obviously. I'll go with the golden fish then.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It turns around, over there, look. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Alright, let's do it. Alright, we can't play around. Milton's life depends on it. Let's go.
Fiorano of the 1290 vintage. I do encourage you to try it.
Time to terminate. Do-doom, doom, do-doom. Do-doom, doom, do-doom. Do-doom, doom, do-doom. Let's go do the horse first.
Unicorns are thought to like music.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Damn, got her.
I wish to have this conversation again. Here and now.
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey, folks. Gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Rip. No. No, don't run away. Find a treat, or you... I'm pretty sure you can just use Axie on the motherfucker.
Almost had it. Come on, stay calm.
There we go.
Easy now.
And a thank you.
Well, that's hardly fair. Flagrant cheating is what it is.
Sirs, we must teach this scamp some proper sportsmanship.
Listen, I didn't break any rules.
True. He won fair and square. We will
Oh yes, I also
and
re-equipped
so
Delusion
we
too,
must
since I
try
kept
to
fucking
grab
us
the
over.
next clue.
True, he won fair and square.
Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback.
Entirely inappropriate behavior.
A complete collapse of social norms.
Golden fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
What the blazes?
Did someone just dive?
Is that not counter to the rules? What does...
No, no, shut up, don't worry about it. There it is, I see it. We got it.
Outrage! Bad form, sir.
Do something.
Pan form, sir.
Am I to jump in the water?
Launch an official protest.
Launch an official protest. Yes, please do. But yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about what kind of games I was thinking about playing once we get done with The Witcher, like the Witcher series. But yeah, like I said, I got some Star Wars games. I was thinking like old, like Knights of the Old Republic and Knights of the Old Republic 2. Like the Force Unleashed, I feel like would be super fun.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules. Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a crone, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
Let's see. Grown with ease gives us green, right? And mouse with the head of hard cheese. Greenhouse?
You're a genius. Several greenhouses in the gardens, indeed, but only one locks, the key to which looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
To the greenhouse! We're coming for you, Milton.
Wait here.
Oh, shit. Milton! No! Go, Geralt, go! Go, Geralt, go! Get the fuck out of the way!
What was that?
It's the beast! What the fuck? Oh yes, Jack Sparrow style, baby. Get the way, barrel. Oh shit.
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Not here to talk about me.
Yet that is exactly what we are doing. So, did they send you after me? Who are they?
What do you mean, they? Duchess hired me. You've been murdering her subjects.
Is it as simple as that? I would ask you to convey to the Duchess that I've but one victim left, but you'll not get the chance.
Oh shit. We found the beast. It's time to kill his ass.
How long are you gonna make me wait?
Got any oils we can use? Spectre. God damn it. Oh my god, it was the next one. Let's go. Alright, vampire oil. Nope. Alright. That's it. That's all we got. Woo! He's fucking me up! He's healing! Oh shit, bro. Damn it. Well, we got, boys. Well, look at that. I guess it didn't matter. What the fuck?
You were to stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You
Regis!
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form.
So at the very end is Stigga Castle when you go to fight Vilgefortz, or when Geralt fights Vilgefortz.
I'm sorry. What happened?
He melts. He fucking melts.
Got a chance to apologize.
Regis.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Miraculous regeneration. How do you manage it?
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
Local serial killer seems to obey you. Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn. Though you must certainly recall that neither do I surrender readily.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
Seem pretty damn sure of that.
I am, because I know him very well. Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Awfully good of him. But Do I need to know this?
Yes. So you'll understand Detlef is no cold-blooded killer. I believe he's landed in some mess and he sees no way out.
What makes you say that?
Vilgefortz melted my body. Detlef found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Detlef's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him immensely.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Detlef doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted and venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Gotta find him before something upsets him even more and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Detlef is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I'd prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
He would have quarters in a cemetery.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Oh my god, we were so close to getting murdered. Holy shit. That was crazy. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's where I was going to end, but we're going to do just a couple things first.
Not allow the Witcher to ply his trade.
We're not going to go meet Regis. We're going to go to Corvo Bianco. And we're going to go look at Geralt's new home. Oops. Turned just a little too early there.
Beauclair,
Man, we got fucked up.
Sir, a letter for you, sir.
Oh.
Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Dearest.
I suspect weighty affairs, rather
it's
than
a letter
merely
from
the
Yen.
wine festival, have drawn you to Toussaint. Perhaps you'll find time to probe a certain matter in spite of this. I recently came across the mention of one Professor Moreau, a scholar in Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations. Though the details are rather murky, as is the location of the scholar's laboratory, his journal could contain more information. It lies buried with him in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the book I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. I felt this matter could prove of some importance to you, thus I dispatched this letter without delay. Whatever you decide, please take exceedingly good care of yourself. Your Yen.
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
Yeah, that could definitely come in handy.
Not so fast, Roach.
All right. Just gotta keep eating all this food and drinking all this water.
Faster.
There's a notice board right over here.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
Nox la vie. Might be worth looking into. Go, go.
Got some more side missions. Goodness gracious, great balls of granite. Good. Man, there is a lot of quests we have discovered. Look at all these side quests. Holy shit. That's pretty crazy.
Slower.
You'd think after I just looked through all of them, it would stop telling me about all the new quests. But yeah, some other games, like Star Wars Republic Commando, and I know that was a long time since I was talking about it. But yeah, Star Wars Republic Commando. I also have the first and the second Dragon Age games, which are supposed to be really, really good. Mass Effect, would love to do a FemShep playthrough with you guys on that. So I honestly, until I can get my new PC, once we finish the Witcher stuff, I think that's probably what we'll do, is a bunch of old RPGs. Some games I've never played. Stuff like that. Then once I finish school and graduate, maybe we'll start streaming a little more. Maybe once a week, once every other week or so. Like maybe we'll do streams. We'll do Dark Souls streams.
Giddy up.
But yeah, so we were gifted this. Oh, excuse me. We were gifted this vineyard as a thank you for taking the contract.
Home, I am Barnabas Basil Fawlty. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corfu Bianco.
Sweet.
I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great.
Hell yeah.
Can already see I'm in good hands. Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Cool.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
Looks like the sun's coming up too. Oh yeah.
Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Or not. Never mind.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Oh yeah, sun is coming up.
Majordomo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of majordomos. My father was a majordomo, as was my grandfather before him.
Excuse me.
As was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great-aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to majordomo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path. The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
So his house is the green one.
Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Okay, got some olive trees.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
Oh, excuse me.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began
That's
preaching
funny.
the wisdoms of Lebioda. Monsieur Boleus's wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation.
Yeah. Yeah, let me get right on that. Also, our for whatever reason, the health bar is glitched. It's still showing.
Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and
like
herbs here.
potion effect,
I might say their aroma
even though it's
still
not
hangs in the air.
doing anything.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
We have a dog now.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work, and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
Nice.
Oh, and what do you get for all that work? A crook in your back once you're on in years.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Boleus's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
Anything else, man? There's a lot of stuff here.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it. A certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
Yeah, it's not looking great. You show me the inside? Open the fucking door. Open it up!
And welcome inside.
Yeah, it's not looking great right
On the
now.
left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
Yes, we're gonna go ahead and do that.
Mentioned the place could stand to
That's
be
why I
spruced
stocked
up.
up on some money.
Most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
Hell yeah, 5,000, we got it.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager, 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state. Is there
2 days?
Anything else?
That's
you
incredible.
require,
I'm gonna get the basic one for all 3.
But maybe it's time to make them more useful.
Oh, yes. We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be needing
One whole day?
anything else, sir?
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Know what? Changed my mind. Not in the mood to talk about redecoration today. But I wanted to ask you something else.
I shall be glad to answer your every question, sir.
What? Okay. Yeah, how about we do some
Starting
renovating?
to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going. Refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
I agree. Yet I would urge you to hold off on further construction until the ongoing work is done. Juggling can be a challenging art. It's best not to undertake too much at once.
Okay, well, that's all.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now.
Well, that's all we got.
See you soon.
That's all we got. But, all right. I'm not just gonna wait 5 days or 3 or whatever, but we will go to sleep. Oh, place a trophy. Oh, no items. Put a painting here. Oh, yeah, that little thank you from that girl. That's cute. Any other paintings that we can hang at the moment? Put some weapons up. Doesn't look like any other paintings. One armor stand. We can put a painting up here. Iris and Olgierd. Oh, that's... Look at that. Okay, well, let's head on out. We're gonna do let's see. I want to Huh. All right. Let's go and talk to Guillaume, I guess. Oh, no. Oh, that's Gwent. Sorry, that's a Gwent tournament. Oops. No, not yet. Yeah, let's go talk to Guillaume.
Diddly snaps! My back aches something horrid!
Oh, sorry to hear that. Should be right up here at this tent. Let's, I guess, level up. Something. Sure, there we go. Alright.
If my lips don't stink of wine, my wife won't know they're mine.
What? That's a pretty ridiculous thing to say. So yeah, we're gonna go talk to Guillaume over here. There he is.
Witcher, I have a matter of prime urgency and import.
Prime urgency.
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it. I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly,
mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
notice any other strange behavior, additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk, that she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that. Sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
That's fair.
Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've
Not
devised
yet.
a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face off for the grand prize. And more importantly, for glory. A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship, and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivian. Hardly a regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I'm no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand?
All of it.
I have comrades I can ask. They would surely lend me coin, yet even that would not be enough. Could you not lower your fees somewhat?
All right.
Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed muster.
All right, yeah, sure, whatever.
Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit.
Oh, that was
piqued my
interesting for sure.
curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride, and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Yeah, we don't need to practice or train.
Apply all
Fuck
the
you.
skills you mentioned on a daily basis, and against monsters, not targets and dummies. Don't need any training. Going straight to the tourney grounds to sign up.
Let's go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but you're...
Oh, okay. All right, let's go to the inscription tent, ladies and gentlemen, and get signed up for the tourney. This shit's so awesome. If any of you guys have read the books, then you're in for a treat.
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally. We must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia.
What a surprise.
Or as the Honorable Ravix of
Hi, Kitty.
Forhorn.
Oh, Ravix of
It's not
Forhorn.
Every year we have a combatant who can boast of 2 crests. Which do you prefer?
That is a reference to an alias that Geralt was given at a specific event.
Ravix of Forhorn? How'd you manage to dig that up?
Here in Toussaint, we treat heraldry very seriously. One visit to the Ducal Archives. That is all I needed to acquire the necessary information. Ravix of Forhorn was the name under which you attended a feast honoring Princess Pavetta, daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sintra, on the occasion of her 15th birthday.
That's actually right.
Yep, nailed it. Nailed it.
Kinda curious what you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year 1267, a certain Geralt...
Oh,
a member
yeah,
of
another
the
book
Witches' Guild,
reference.
...was knighted by Queen Meve and dubbed Geralt of Rivia. This was in honor of his distinguished service at the Battle of the Bridge, said structure spanning the Yaruga. But I wager you know of which battle I speak.
Yep.
Yeah, those were the days. Kahir and I led a fistful of Nordlings against an entire Nilfgaardian battalion. Won that battle just because we absolutely had to cross the river.
Yep, another book reference there, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. So yeah, Geralt just went by Geralt of Rivia, even though it wasn't his actual name, for decades. And then in the book series, he helps defend a Rivian troop that just happens to have Queen Maeve of Rivia, and afterwards she knights him, Geralt of Rivia, but she's got a busted ass lip, so she talks like this the whole time. It's really funny.
I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a witcher. Shields aren't something witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
Sweet.
In that case, thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
Guillaume told me a bit about the contests. Rather make sure I'm clear on them, though.
An admirable thirst for knowledge. There are contests 3. A shooting range, where you will compete side by side with an opponent. A horse race, during which you will seek to complete the course within a specified time. Any targets hit with bolts or dummies felt with blade will increase the time you have. Finally, the group melee in the arena, crowned with a duel against last year's champion. As each contest ends, its results will be posted on the board outside my tent. This way, all will be apprised of who leads at any given moment.
Sweet.
Convenient. Gonna come right out with it. I'm a sucker for prizes.
The winner of each contest shall receive a trophy. Whoever has the best result once all contests have played out shall face last year's champion in a final duel for glory and the title. Should you defeat the reigning champion, the grand prize will be yours. This year, a sword forged especially for this occasion by the one and only Cornelius of Isengard, a famed master weaponsmith. Her illustrious highness had it brought all the way from Nazaire.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
You say something about vows?
As is our custom, knights make vows to which they hold for the duration of the tourney. Each swears on something which to him represents his most cherished virtue.
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear it?
Great question. Her illustrious highness's garter.
I vow on the love of my lady, Yennefer of Vengerberg, to respect the chivalric virtues.
There you go. Hell yeah.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms. That is all I need. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Oh, shit.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena. Good luck.
Hell yeah, we've got our own tent. We're gonna get some armor. Sick. Hell yeah, brother. That's so fucking badass. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got one more thing we're gonna do before we end this. We are gonna go and talk to the Grand Master Armorer, and then that is where we're gonna end. We're gonna ride up to their. Where is it? I think it's near here. It's right here. Near the Grand Place.
Come on, Roach.
All right. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me on this episode. Hope you guys are excited to see where the next few episodes go. This is an amazing DLC expansion, and I hope you guys are as excited as I am to get through it. We're gonna treat it just like the main game. We'll do missions where there are some story to do, and then we'll do episodes with some story and episodes with some side quests. So mix in some side quests and some Gwent, as usual. But we're gonna wrap this up. This is gonna be it for me. I will see you guys on the next episode. But stay tuned. We're gonna go talk to the Master Armorer and figure some stuff out. With that, to set us up to go and find some Grandmaster Witcher sets. So, thank you guys for joining me on episode 33 of the Perfect Witcher 3 playthrough, and I'll see you guys next week.
The joints are aching.
Just kidding, that wasn't it, I guess. I'll stay with you guys for a second. That's funny. That's probably it. Yep, that's a side quest there.
Faster.
It's up here. Here it is. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next week for real this time.
Victim to his own cowardice. The beast of
Greetings.
A Witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Tucson. Greetings. I'm Lazar Lafargue.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for Witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any, though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Tucson. Alas, they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve them.
If you know where to look, why not get them yourself?
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer? Besides, who would serve my clients while I romped about seeking them? No, I'd rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters. Bring me the diagrams, and from them I'll forge for you whatever you fancy.
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint? How is that even possible?
Toussaint was once home to Tiensail, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged a king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learnt my trade at Jensail's side. So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand. What he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you've found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
This elven master, how'd he end up taking a human for an apprentice?
My father forged armor. As a youngster, I helped him, then began forging my own pieces. Master Tiensail saw my work and offered to take me on as his apprentice. Only now, years on, do I realize the honor that was. Alas, my master perished in a massacre later, slain by racists. Though he taught me everything he knew, I did not manage to complete the guild's requirements for Grand Master while he lived. I know I have no equal in the trade. Yet, until I complete Witcher armor of Grandmaster quality, I shall never be certain I've become my teacher's equal.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore. Which should I start with?
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe yet well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Toussaint from Castel Gropia. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termes. I cannot say if there is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
The Griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently, he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No. It said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usar, but you may wish to search them.
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome Delaunay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiensail took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear-head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering Witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True. This one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time passed. The bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the Witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it, though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the Manticores have their fortress in the Far East. A century passed, one of their number came to him, a Witcher named Merton. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Tiensail slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He'd conduct no business with a drunk. The Witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the ducal guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years. Still, you may want to start your search there.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Citizens, beware of the beast. Turn your trembling hearts to the good book. You will find solace there. Open house at the Beauclair chapter of the Transnational Flagellants Club. All are invited. Come, taste of the whip. Perhaps you'll stay longer.
Death, though. That's always free.